The Celtic giants. Nephilim or giants are the monsters of human appearance, but prodigious in size and strength. Common in the mythology and legends of many different cultures. There are over 1,000 places named after giants all over the Celtic world. Stonehenge was known as the Giant's Choir, which is interesting as Stonehenge is known for its harmonic vibrational properties. In a Welsh legend there was a giant named Greer who was said to have defeated 28 knights. Afterwards he challenged King Arthur to combat, making it impossible to avoid. King Arthur was also said to be a warmongering giant himself. And as the tale goes, they fought and fought, until they decided to pick up the sword, which led to Arthur taking Greer's head, only to be later killed in battle by Mordred, who was said to be the rightful heir to the throne. Virtually everywhere Mordred appears, his name is synonymous with treachery. He appears in Dante's Inferno in the lowest circle of hell, set apart for traitors. The giant Finn McCool. What a name! The so-called creator of the Giant's Causeway in Ireland, said to have built it to reach Scotland and battle a giant named Benadua. As the legend goes, he almost shit himself when he seen the size of Benadua, and pretended to be a baby. When Benadua arrived, he started playing with the so-called child. Finn responded by biting his finger off, which made Benadua flee, thinking if his child was that big then Finn McCool must have been a colossal in size. Finn actually was a good giant, as he was helping the Scots with Benador as he was terrorizing the coast of Ulster. Bala, the Cyclopes, another name lost to history. He was king of the Fomorians, the monstrous race of giant beasts who owned the island prior to the first invaders' arrival. Bala's evil eye was sometimes described as the third eye, which also spitted fire and poison, was said to be caused by his father's druids mixing a potion which infected his eye and also gave him X-Men-like abilities. To add to that, none of Marvel's characters are original, as they can be found in the hidden taboo of the past. The scorch marks on the island where he is said to have lived are still visible today, adding a hint of truth to the myth. Bala met his fate in a great battle between two superhuman races. Was this the great biblical war between the Nephilim and the angels? Or, as I believe, the Nephilim against the Anunnaki Empire? And yes, there is a link to this, as the Sumerian cuneiform tablets tell a tale of Enki-Thoth, as I now know him, creating the Nephilim by spicing their DNA with our original humanoid form, which can be backed up with science, as we have 4,000 plus genetic mutations and 223 genomes not of this earth. They did this because the Anunnaki grew tired of mining gold themselves, so Enki devised the plan. But this plan was against the Nibiru Anunnaki law, as it was abolished and forbidden eons ago. It is written that they took the rib from Adama in Eden and placed it into an Anunnaki female. This is the missing link in our DNA. By doing this, they incurred God's wrath, King Marduk, to wipe the abominations from existence. A quick recap. Adama, Eden, Nephilim, the fallen angels, God's wrath, a great war against Anunnaki, angels and Nephilim, which can be described as a type of great flood. Now I can't put my finger on where I've heard that before. There are many other tales of giants on the British Isles, but they are vague and almost impossible to cross-reference, as no two tales about them are the same. Unlike the others I've mentioned here, the Roman and Catholic Empire did an excellent job wiping the knowledge from the Celtic world via book burning, witch burning and genocide, within a matter of months. The Caesar Maximinus Thrax was also a giant. He was of such size, so Cordus reports, that men said he was 8 foot, 6 inches 2.5 meters in height. His thumb was said to be so large that he wore his wife's bracelet as a ring. I hope he wasn't her first, if you know what I mean. He was in any case a man of such frightening appearance and colossal size that there is no obvious comparison to be drawn with any of the best trained Greek athletes or warrior elite of the barbarians. Also said to have superhuman strength. He was said to be aided by another giant of the British Isles, who helped the Romans defeat the last of the giants in the Celtic world. The British Isles was once called Albania due to the albino red-haired giants that were said to have lived there. Modern scholars avoid connecting the Anunnaki and the Nephilim like the plague, but it's quite clear, as there is genetic evidence that our DNA has been compromised. And as a result of the Anunnaki lust for human women, they inadvertently created giants, Nephilim, or the fallen angels.